What's going on, guys? LoganJYA here on New Year's Eve. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watching, and I really appreciate each and every one of you immensely. Huge shout out to Mitch, aka Santa Claus, for his contribution of this box of Genesis Impact. Stick around till the end of the video to hear from him. We're going to be giving this box away when we hit 1,000 followers. This is our revised goal. Whenever we hit it, we're going to be giving it away to one random follower. So I'm very excited to be giving this away. There's no time deadline on this one. If you want to enter, just follow the Twitch stream down in the links below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this video. And yeah, let's get into this deck profile with TK, who won the GG for free. Cheers, guys. Take care of yourselves. All right. What's going on, guys? LoganJYA. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm brought to you with TK, and yes, that rhymed. Was that intentional? Maybe. I'll let you think about that. He went undefeated at the GG for free, playing this Eldlich Dragoon build, a list that I have dabbled in immensely recently, and I'm a huge fan of. We're going to take a look at his unique take on the particular deck, talk about some of the particular choice. We're going to run through monsters, spells, traps. You already know how we do here. And we're going to give you some explanations about some specific card choices. So without further ado, before we get started, TK, is there anyone you want to shout out?
Shout out to the stream, you know, LoganJYA, hype channel. But, obviously, like Lube, all the other streamers that support us. The hobby shop, you know, shout out to them. Mike Stallone, you know, all those cats at the hobby shop.
Hell yeah.
Rod, you know, everyone in this community, because, you know, it's nice.
Hell yeah. All right, you ready to rock
shout
and roll?
out to Dragoon.
One more? Shout out to Dragoon. All right, I agree with that one.
They're winning me 90% of my matches.
I mean, that's what he do. That's what he do. All right, guys, let's get into this joint. So, monster lineup, real quick. We got 3 Ash Blossoms, 2 Eldlich, 1 Wyvern, 1 Dark Magician, 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon. First question, triple Ash in the main. How'd you like it?
Big worth. Most generic hand trap, so that's what I felt comfortable with playing. It stops fusion. It stops Red Eyes fusion. Most important thing that probably stops, to be honest. Like,
I feel like that's all you need to say. That and maybe a little bit of Sanguine too. Stops a little bit.
Yeah, and Sanguine.
All right, moving on. We got the spells. We'll be hella quick. Triple of the Cursed Eldland. 1 of the White Destiny. Very happy to see this. I play this card as well. I think it's actually pretty good. Triple of the Forbidden Droplets, triple of the Extravaganza, triple of the Red Eyes Fusion, and then triple of the Red Eyes Insight. The one notable thing here, obviously you choose to play White Destiny as well. I agree with that logic. I'm not going to get too much into it right now, but I'm happy to see you playing it. I want to talk to you about droplets in the main. Some people use these slots for either more hand traps, more regular traps, or cosmic cyclones, and you've chosen to go with the droplets. Are you happy with that choice? Would you consider changing it? What was the benefits and the costs of playing this card?
I'll be honest, my matchups ended up not being where droplet would see its most usage. So I ran into like 2 Geist, an Eldlich, and a Mech Knight player at the end. I just didn't run into anyone that played droplet. But the theory of it is, like, I need outs to, you know, Dragoon. I need outs to Dragoon. I need outs for Vanity's Ruler. Like, a lot of that stuff you need it. And then also sending your trap cards is kind of nice. Sending a conch and stuff for droplet isn't, you know, actually allows you to plus. Instead of having to wait another turn. Like, it's really nice.
It
like,
makes it less
really
of
nice.
a neg. It makes it less of a neg.
Yeah, and the rest of the spells, like, if you played Eldlich, like,
you know
the kind of stuff is explanatory.
You know what these cards do. All right, let's rock onto these trap cards because we got some interesting choices coming up here. Obviously, we got the triple Conch, triple Sanguine, double Huacaro, but then we also got double AC Dragon's Prison. Agree with. I think a lot of people are main decking that nowadays. Triple Solemn Strike, same deal. One of the most high impact counter traps you can play. And then you choose to go for the triple Crackdown. Very interesting choice. This is one of the divergences from my own list, where I choose to play Solemn Judgment. Puts me in the danger of throwing my life points down really low and losing to something stupid. The Crackdown, I think we've talked about this before. It's great for stealing that Vanity's Ruler, but it may not be as strong in other matchups. But I want to know what you think about this Crackdown. It's a very interesting choice.
Like earlier on, Drytron is this deck's worst matchup. So I'm playing cards to help out the board. And then just sort of play Dragoon control. Because your Eldlich cards really don't do that much. Like, the only thing that kind of does it is, like, block on one of the names. It's your Eldlich cards aren't doing much, so you need other cards to help win. Like, and then Crackdown is still really good against other matchups, too. Like, In the mirror, crackdowning your opponent's Eldlich is pretty nice. Like,
it's almost as good as Ice Dragoning their Eldlich.
almost as good.
Almost.
Crackdown's still pretty good. Like, I had a situation where I was going up against a Geist player, and he made Hextia, and he was gonna, he had a Marionetter off of Meluseek, and he was gonna do the he was gonna normal summon Marionetter, and then swing over the Dragoon. But I just cracked down the Hextia before he summoned Marionetter, and he just scooped. Yeah, that was just like one out. Like, there's just a lot of like interesting situations where it comes up.
Gotcha. But yeah, it's good. Overall, it's definitely a good choice. Rock onto the side deck now. We've got double of the AA-Justice Cycle Reader, triple of the Drolling Lockbird, triple evenly matched, double Cosmic and Harpies, that's where they're residing, one IO, and then triple Mask of Restrict. Obviously, we know that the Mask of Restrict is in here for the Drytrons. Droll, same deal, and honestly, Cycle Reader, same deal too. You said that Drytron is definitely the hardest matchup that this deck has to deal with. That shows in your side deck. But is there anything that you wish you maybe would change out to be a bit more flexible for the rest of the meta?
I mean, I'm not too upset because like I didn't run into the matchup, so it ended up not mattering. But like, I'd rather be prepared for that matchup because I honestly I think it's one of the best decks of the format. And it shits all over your deck. So, like, you kind of need something to help counteract that. Because your engine cards aren't getting it done. Your engine's good against, like, most decks. Like, Virtual World, you just set, like, you chain Droplet to their VFD and you're fine. Like, you can conk the VFD. Like, you have a lot of outs to Virtual World, so that's not a threat. The Eldlich Mirror, like, I'm main decking Prisons, Crackdowns can be an out. The deck, like, just summoning a Dragoon can be, like, massive in the mirror.
Yeah, getting to the Dragoon first is very important when it comes to the mirror match.
Against Zoo Eldlich, since I'm already main decking Crackdown, I can just take their monster. Mm-hmm. That's my out for the Zodiac cards. And then also 3 Strike. So, like, I have a lot of outs to, like, the top decks of the format in my main. This is just to help with my worst matchup. You know, if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense.
And then Droll is so good against other decks, too. Like, I sided it against my Mech Knight matchup. Like, high key, if you Droll, like, a purple, like, on Res of the Purple, like, they're passing.
The only interesting thing that's left is the Mask of Restrict, but we know what's in there for Drytron. It's a bit of a high commitment, but I think it makes sense. If you think it's worth it, it's something interesting, something people might take note of. Moving on to the extra deck, this is going to be quick and easy. Triple Dragoon, triple Dragoon, double Gun, double Train, double BLS Link, triple Link Spider, and triple Verite Anaconda. This is obvious. You play Extrav, you play multiples of all the important cards. One thing I would ask about is you choose not to play Omduke. We talked about this earlier about how Link Spider gives you the arrows, and the arrows do come up. But do you wish that you played an Omduke? Was there ever a situation where opponents summoned to a zone, or you got in a Beerud, or something like that, where Omduke would have actually come up, or did you not miss it at all?
It literally never came up. It literally never came up. And, like, a lot of the times I actually just needed the zone in order to do something else. Like I had Conquak or something, and if I had Amduke, I would have been passing, but instead I have a Dragoon.
Yes, of course. You would still always play Link Spider.
I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where then if you banish like a Link's like 2 Link Spider, then you're kind of sad. And then the rest is really, it's pretty simple. Like,
very obvious, but
yeah.
I mean, hey, if you guys really have any questions about it, you're more than welcome to come to the Discord, discuss them with TK yourself or with yours truly. I have a lot of experience with this deck as well. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this deck profile. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, enter the giveaway. Very hype, very exciting. And yeah, that's everything I got for you guys. LoganJYA signing off. Have a great day. Thank you, TK, and congratulations.
Oh, happy holidays to all the duelists out there. Thanks to Santa Tournament, it was a huge success. It was a big remote duel. We had 16 players. I'd like to thank Logan for personally entering my tournament and also been doing well, snatching the top 4th spot. To extend an additional holiday cheer, I am giving away a box of Genesis Impact personally to anyone who subscribed to Logan's channel. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment to his YouTube channel or his Twitch channel.
Everyone, huge thank you to Santa for hosting the Santa tournament. It was a huge success. It was a really fun time.
He's a legend. We've been doing this tradition at our locals for a few years now. It's a little trickier with the whole current situation, but I'm super thankful that we have Santa in our back pocket here supporting the local duelists.